thought was hilarious when I heard
I
about
can't believe
this.
we're not talking about that down here.
We can talk about that instead if you want, honestly, because there's not much to look into in there. It's just a
Okay.
picture and then reacting to it.
Okay,
So-
you're right.
So, real quick, Ian, go to the Instagram. Messages.
There's
Oh,
Doc
that's me
playing the
playing?
guitar.
That symbol. Yep. I'm not gonna lie to you, Doc. That earring is suspect.
That earring
Is
is
it?
player, bruh. Don't let
Shicky.
nobody tell you different.
Bro, it's a stat booster, man. It gives me like +3 strength.
Oh, y'all are finding out how we
Boom, the model.
how we go through this. Okay, good.
All right, yeah. Let's talk about this. I don't know if we should talk about this, honestly.
I am probably gonna go to hell if we record this.
Well, we are, bro. So
I was about to say
Oh.
we're recording. What do you mean?
This is
So,
touchy.
So let's react. Do you want to say something, Doc?
no, I mean,
Oh, okay. Sorry. I
like-
just-
honestly, like if you want me to start the conversation, then like I see the fact that it's different, being uncomfortable, but I kind of don't take too much issue with it. Like if Victoria's Secrets wants to do this, then sure. Like why not? I don't know if it's like offending anybody or if it's shaming anybody or anything like that. So
let
I
me
just think
read.
it's different.
Yeah. So it's not that I want to start a conversation. So I just thought you had something to say. But let me read this real quick, and then let's start sharing our thoughts. So, the 24-year-old became the first Victoria's Secret model with Down syndrome. She shared the exciting news on social media, joining the fashion brand for a new underwear line and campaign, Love Cloud Collection. She captioned the post, "One day I dreamed of it, I worked for it, and today it's a dream come true. I can finally tell you my big secret." Jirau wrote, I hope I'm saying that right, "I am Victoria's Secret's first model with Down syndrome." She added, "Thank you, Victoria's Secret, for seeing me as a model who has no limits and making me part of the inclusive Love Cloud Collection campaign. Inside and out, there are no limits."
I commend them
think
for it.
she-
I think it's cool. I think you can tell she obviously works out and all that type of stuff. So it's good that it's. I don't want to say it's I can say that it's a role model. Like she just the work she put in to it. Like she had to put herself in these positions. She wasn't just what I'm saying. She wasn't just
I think the
walking
only
down the
issue
street
is just
and
the
they
fact
gave
that
her
it's
a
Down
model.
syndrome. Because technically speaking, if you take, like, she's not an ugly girl and she's got a great body. I'm not even going to lie. But I think the issue is
She had
just
even bigger heart.
big heart. And I think the issue is just the hill I can't get over, and I'm keep trying to harp on. I'm trying to understand. It's just the Down syndrome part.
They should have been doing this. A comment. They should have been doing this. They seen how Fenty came and wanted to be copycats. Oh, okay. So somebody's done this already. Fenty is Rihanna's line. She's basically been the flagship of all-inclusive makeup since she's came out. So that makes sense. Okay, cool. So this is a little bit of tit for tat.
So Pretty and I heard another comment. Another person, Sarah something, I think Gonzalez on the I Am Here podcast. Her shtick was she sees it as kind of like you shouldn't sexualize people with Down syndrome. It's kind of like a taking advantage of kind of thing, if I'm remembering her correctly. And
Does she have Down syndrome?
no,
Also, isn't it like a spectrum? Like there's different like amounts or like affliction,
Like
for
severities?
Down syndrome.
Mhm.
Yeah, like severities and stuff like that. Also, like those people, they marry each other, and they, for aside from the disability, like they are also trying to live normal lives and achieve like their goals.
So people with Down
So-
syndrome don't read magazines? They're not allowed to or something?
I mean, no, it's not it, because there's people that are like highly functional that they just happen to have like a certain amount of severity for Down syndrome and stuff like that.
I'm talking about this
So-
lady. She's saying that the lady that he said is sexualizing.
Sarah Gonzalez,
People-
or I
yeah,
think that's her name. I could be
She's
wrong.
Oh, okay.
sexualizing Down syndrome. Why? She's assuming that only regular.
That's what she wants. That's
she's
her
assuming-
dream. Like, if that's her dream and she got it, like, good for her. And like I said, like, she's not ugly and she's got a great body. Like, she clearly worked for this.
But she's assuming that only people without Down syndrome would sexualize the girl, or look at the pictures and say, "Oh, she's got a nice body" or whatever it is.
Well, she's
When-
also assuming that like people who have Down syndrome
Don't read
have-
magazines.
Or shouldn't be. She's saying basically what she's saying is, I don't know if that's what she's saying. I get what your point you're trying to make. I think more accurately, she's just trying to say that you shouldn't sexualize people with Down syndrome.
So people with Down syndrome can't sexualize other people with Down syndrome? My point still remains. If I'm a person with Down syndrome and I see her in a magazine, I may be more
Become a poster in my room.
Yeah. Like, what are we talking about? She's making it seem like only people without Down syndrome will pick up the magazine, and those are the only people who can read the magazine. Those are the only people who can sexualize her.
Well, then
but what if it's not appealing to all the people?
Well, then I think I don't. This might be a show. I genuinely don't know. But then the counter argument to that, or not a counter argument, addition is people who don't have Down syndrome finding this sexy and sexualize her in their minds. Like, is that then an issue?
What about when they put up a article of not an article? What is it? A Victoria's Secret?
Issue, but I'm sure people do that.
Victoria's Secret's models were Brazilian, Adriana Lima. Do you think that Brazilian women are not fetishized? Like, come on. Black women, you think that? No. And I'm not talking about racism or nothing like that. But we've all seen porn videos. You don't think there's any white guy at all that sees this dark, beautiful black girl on the thing and says, "Yeah, you little monkey. Yeah, I'm gonna be," and beats it.
What are you doing?
Like, you don't think that.
All right, this podcast is sponsored by Angel Blinds. Shout out Angel Blinds. It's a local business based in Atlanta, Georgia. Check them out. Their blinds help you get a new look for your living room, to your bedroom, to your dining room. They even customize kids' blinds with their favorite superhero or princess. Make sure you get Iron Man. He's the best. Shout out. With our promo code FDT, our audience gets 10% off their first purchase. You can find them on Facebook at Angels Blinds or their Instagram at Angels_Blinds. Shout out Angels Blinds.
The whole thing is fetishized. There's somebody to fetishize all of it. Anything you can think of. There are people who like children who walk the earth. You get what I'm saying? There are people who like children walk. So for people to say, if there are you could put an Amish woman fully clothed. I guarantee you there's an Amish guy in a stall somewhere looking at the Amish magazine beating off. It doesn't matter. Yes, it doesn't matter. So I don't get the whole, if this is what she wants to do, whoever it appeals to, it appeals to. She's making her money. Companies making their money. You'd rather her be jobless? Man, shut the fuck up, man. Sorry, go ahead. I think that's stupid. I'm trying to take an opportunity. Same thing with the midget Mac from, oh, damn, we're going to get canceled. Little Dick. What's his name?
Peter Dinklage.
Yeah, there we go. Goddamn.
Damn, I'm clipping that.
I'm just saying, like, the same. He got 7 people job. They don't have jobs.
Yeah.
Because of your moral stance. So if it came from somebody with Down syndrome that was speaking out against it, and they provided some nuance to the conversation.
Let people want to be in the part. Let them be in the part. Leave your opinion out of it. If she wants to do this Victoria's Secret model and she did it, let her. I see it. Let her do it. The people are. I guess I don't know if this is true. I've seen this. So I don't know if people are asking this, but this is definitely a question that's been asked, and I don't know an answer to it. It's just, is it wrong to sexualize her? And their
what
focus
is the sexualized part?
Their focus is the Down syndrome part.
What is the sexualized part? That she's in underwear?
Basically, I guess.
But
yeah.
there are underwear. So I have a question. The underwear commercials for the plus size women that show them dancing and being joyous and enjoying their body.
They do it. That's the issue.
Is
like,
that
she made a decision.
sexualized?
Probably.
I'm saying, is that them? Is that the people who making the commercials sexualizing those big women when they're just dancing and showing they should be comfortable in their skin, regardless of what they're wearing? I don't think so.
I think this is just everything can potentially be sexualized. Why are we focusing on?
If she was fat, son, they wouldn't say this. If she wasn't like,
maybe,
if it wasn't
just the fact that she's
in a bikini but she worked on that. To me, that's stupid, man.
Her body's amazing. She looks fit. Like, look at those shoulders. Look at those traps right there.
It comes down to the girl
She's
too.
fit.
Like, you have to take her opinion into consideration. Like, what if she wants to be sexual?
She don't know no better. That's what anybody who reads this and says, "Oh, they're sexualizing and they're taking advantage of her." She don't know no better. That's what they're saying. She don't know no better. Why? Why don't she know better?
Yeah, she probably went for it. I mean, she said it was a goal. I'm sure she wanted it.
Mm-hmm. I completely agree with you.
One day I dreamed of it. I worked for it.
And this dream came
true.
That sounds like somebody with conviction.
Today's a dream come true.
But hey, she don't know no better. That's what that lady's saying, Sarah Gonzalez. She don't know no better. She has everything she decided to do. I know better. She don't know no better. I know for better. Why? Because
I think that's I think that's right. That sentiment, because when I first saw this, it was like, oh, okay, this is interesting, but I didn't have like a problem with it, because I obviously when you read it, it's like if this is what she wanted, she actually worked for it. You can tell she worked for it.
Can you read
She
that?
got it. You shouldn't be mad.
She
It's
added-
just if you personally are mad at this as a guy, is it because you find her attractive, and then once she has Down syndrome, is it like something that bothers you? Like I don't know. I just don't see why this is an issue. And then for her, like you said, to find it an issue, it's like I know better. It's like that's probably another thing also. Like that would make sense to me.
Can I read this line? She added,
I'll be right back.
"Thank you, Victoria, for seeing me as a model." That's not the end of the sentence, but that's where I'm gonna leave it, because when I hear that, I hear rejection. I can imagine her being rejected a lot, and so like the seeing me part is what's like she got respect for the field that she wanted to be in.
Her hard work, basically.
Yeah,
That's how she
so,
probably sees it. Like
to
I worked
me-
hard for this. My hard work was recognized.
Yeah,
That's a good feeling.
I think that's bigger than anything that you think somebody's. And then this is the thing too. I've always been very weary.
You overlooked her hard work because it something that benefited
because
you.
you can't get past the Down syndrome. That's
Maybe
the
not
problem.
benefit you, but something that you could use that would benefit you in a way, if that makes sense.
You can't get over the Down syndrome. The Down syndrome is your problem, not hers. You know what I'm saying? And then
I agree
I'm
with
always
that.
wary of people who would like to pop people's bubble if the bubble isn't affecting anybody else. So like,
You're
if
mad
she-
that I'm happy?
If she is happy, why do you want her to? If she is being taken advantage of in a way that's non-harmful and she's getting exposure or whatever it is,
Mm-hmm.
do you want her to be unhappy about it? Like, what is your goal then? I've always been very wary of people who will just pop. Well, actually, then what good did that do? Now I'm just not happy. I guess the only thing that's changed now. I don't get to enjoy something. You took it away. So I'm always weird. People like that, man, go to hell.
I don't know if Doc's back or not. I was going to say if you have anything
Doc's
to
back.
add.
Yeah, I came back. Not really, man. I kind of said my piece on it. Yeah, like if she's happy and like I don't see the issue with it. Like it's just another model who got to have the chance to be on the cover, man.
Right?
And how few people actually got to do that. That's pretty dope.
Yeah.
You think she's not gonna bring no money to any Down syndrome charities or any? Man, come on, let's go next topic.
Yo, thanks for making it to the end. We really appreciate it and hope you all enjoyed the show.
Make sure you hit that subscribe button, that like button, and the notification bell to get notified when we post our clips.
Follow us on Twitter at PodcastFDT. Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok are all fake deep thinking. Check us out, please.
FDT. Peace, y'all.
Peace.